All right. What we see here is a very special fan. Well, not that special, but kind of special to me. Um, what we have here is a Casablanca Zephyr, but this fan is also in chrome. Typically, I don't film the same fan twice. For those who watch my videos know that I don't like filming the same fan because I'm usually a one and done type of person. But this one I just had to because it's in a different finish and it's in, I think, a little bit in better shape than when I got it. I got this fan from JJ, so thanks to JJ. Um, None really much to say about this fan. This fan's from 1981. This fan used to have a slumber quiet, but been converted to 3-speed. The original board was, the capacitor was dying, so I replaced it with a new board. And it's still kind of similar. To what it was before with the old capacitor, but since this one's a new board and stuff, new bearings and stuff, I'm just gonna let all of that really, I don't know, I forgot what I was gonna say, but this fan's from 1981. Yeah, I believe JJ got this fan from Ceiling Fan Man 96. But when I got it, the chrome was a little less polished, so I polished it a little bit more. And if you recognize these blades, specifically these blades, you would know that these came off of my antique brass zephyr. So, but yeah, everything's original to the fan, except obviously for the blades. The schoolhouse light kit I got from a separate seller, and I got a low ceiling adapter. The low ceiling adapter is not chrome. The low ceiling adapter is that designer gray, but since you can't really tell, it's not gonna be a big deal. I am going to get Casablanca pull fobs for it because I don't have any Casablanca pull fobs. The only pull fob I have is just one. But yeah. But this fan, I polished it to my best ability and it still looks pretty great. Still looks pretty good. The sideband looks a little bit messed up, but I promise you when you really look at it, it's actually in better condition than what it looks like from afar. Or the fan even looks better with the sun. So when it's more bright outside, you can really see that chrome pop. Because I did do what I could to make sure this was as polished as possible. But yeah, all I know is that this fan is from 1981. I don't know what month, or like the tag is up here. So for those who are really interested, there's a tag. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit, but I'm currently on my tippy toes because literally this fan is pretty high up. Which is good because flush mount fans, for those who don't know, work the best in my room. So now I can use my light switch, which is a good thing. So now we're gonna start the fan on low. There you go, now it's moving. But with the new capacitor in, I can see that this fan is trying to move faster. There we go. But I really like it like this. It looks really good, especially in my bedroom that's full of nothing but wood. And the chrome actually matches black, which is my furniture. All of my furniture in my room currently is black. And all this wood, and this wood actually goes really well with the wood of my doors, my door frame, and my floor. So this was kind of something. At first, this didn't really seem that interested in. I wasn't interested in it at first until I realized that I could put these blades on it. Pretty sure John C. has a chrome zephyr. So that really inspired me to put the single fitter and the wood blades. It's because he had something like that in his kitchen, which really inspired me to do this with a single fitter and everything. Because originally I was gonna put a brushed nickel K4S from Aiden, but I decided not to. I think the single fitter looks better on it. Fan's not the fastest. I can still feel a little bit of airflow, but not that much. You can really see the chrome from here though. It looks really good. And in camera, I promise you, in person, it looks so much better. I think that's what this fan just desperately needed. Desperately needed a just a repolish, you know. Wasn't really much about this fan that was bad, other than, you know, this low speed was, I think, supposed to be a little bit faster, but obviously I think this speed is for aesthetics. But I think I'll keep it on this speed if the heat is on or something, if I want to run the fan. But yeah, this fan is in a beautiful chrome finish, and it looks even better in person. Now we're going to turn it on to medium. The fan is a little bit stiff, so I don't know if that's a bearing issue or what. I know for high speed, this absolutely flies like a Casablanca should. It is kind of cold in my room, so I didn't really have this fan on that much. But yeah, the parts, the 3-speed board, I don't know if I mentioned it, I got it from Aiden. He gave me a new board for it. So yeah, or I'll probably even have it on this speed, but once we turn to high speed, it's gonna jump, so, which I probably might keep it on before I go to bed. But it being a Casablanca, it's gonna blow some stuff around my room. Blow some curtains and stuff. I think this is a great fan. Just needed to be up a little bit longer. Really need to break those bearings and so it can really function correctly and stuff, instead of it being so stiff. Which is what I'm probably gonna do for the next week. Just have this fan running on high, probably. Because this fan stops pretty fast, and we'll go to spin down in a minute. But since it's pretty much, I think I showed it with the light on. but if not, here it is. The chrome looks really good with the light on, especially in person. It looks so much better. But yeah, this fan blows incredible air. So I'm most likely gonna keep it on high for a couple of days. This might be a permanent fan in here because I might take a small break. Not a crazy break, but a little small break. And for those who are wondering, yes, the light switch only controls the light, does not control the fan at all. Which is fine. I'm not concerned about it. But you'll start to see how quickly this fan stops. It's been a little better. I have been running it on high for like an hour before filming. And then I had it off for some time. Yeah, and then it just wobbles back and forth. But I was actually supposed to get this fan sooner. But since I had a huge snowstorm, a lot of stuff has been delayed and stuff. So I was supposed to put this video out sooner than I thought, but clearly that didn't work. By the way, what's inside of here is an LED bulb. I like using LED bulbs. I've always enjoyed using LEDs. But if there's a different type of light bulb that you want me to try, just let me know. Probably will try it. Might get into lighting or something like that, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is my 1981 Casablanca Zephyr, but in chrome. And thank you guys for watching the video.